What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Game of Thrones. I know it has been an extremely long time between videos, and I kind of explained it in another video in more detail than I'm about to do here. Short version, I've been kind of sick, been dealing with some stuff, so haven't really been able to record, mainly because I haven't been able to talk. Still a little rough, but going to try and get through this and finally see the end of this one, probably in time for the next one to be coming. Or at least Borderlands and things like that happening again. So, let's go. Let's see where we left off. Yep, this should probably be good. Continue episode 2. This is perfect. Alright. So hopefully, unlike my last video, which many of you have probably noticed the frame rate was terrible on. The story behind that, since I didn't get to explain it before, was the fact that I was recording and rendering like 5 different things at the same time. Well, not recording one thing, but rendering a bunch of others. And you know, it turns out when you're recording, sorry, in order to keep talking, you need to get, you know, drinks and stuff. When you're recording at such
they were headed for the main
high
gate.
resolution,
I know another way.
There are limits to what computers
Coming
can
with
do.
us then.
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
No, he's here to buy cookies.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
I can lead an army.
No, you can. I've always known it. Your father was blind to that.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
There's bound to find
What about
other
Croft?
options somewhere.
One-Eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that?
Beat him up.
We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll figure something out.
Not exactly a plan, though, is it?
Don't worry, he'll get it done.
Well, apparently I have worried Malcolm.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
Uh-oh.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
It's fine. I trust you, Beskar.
She's got some
shouldn't have said
wicked
anything.
scars.
I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
Ponte renas! Nunkai hanujosi botagon kostoti daor.
Where'd we get off to? No. Don't do it. He can't see out of those helmets anyways.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It Won't be easy.
Let's just get that army. I'm ready.
A little bit of confidence.
Good lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Because winter is coming, you know. And such. I kind of feel bad for her. Like, her situation is just kind of a Kobayashi Maru of the whole thing, you know? Kind of a no-win is what she's in. Well, there's a door open. And the game is kind of automatically leading us to it, so... So one thing about these games that's different from other point-and-click adventures, they really kind of run you on rails with these. Other than, you know, dialogue choices and things, but as far as actual exploration, there's very little. Let's peek. Well, let's do this. I don't want to bust in. Oh. Well, for starters, let's look at things.
Everything's still here.
So whoever was in here was after something very specific.
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
Book?
Was someone going through my books?
They peed in your chamber pot. Okay. Well, note.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Intriguing.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord. You might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir, it should not be a concern.
That was never in question.
Of course not. I just meant...
Enough, Maester. When last we spoke of Elena, you seemed unsure how she might feel about you. You just have to show her that you're still the man she knew.
Just slightly mauled.
I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice, but this is an important day for all of us.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
My lord, she's here.
Well, this ought to be entertaining.
Roderick?
One of those, oh my god, what happened to you? Her face says it all.
You look...
Welcome to Ironrath, Elena. It's good to see you.
Where are my courtesies? It's good to see you too.
Probably not, poor fella.
Please.
So, here we are.
How have you been, Elena?
Oh, it's been quiet, I suppose. Times have certainly been difficult, but I'm well. Thank you for asking. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I won't lie. Every day's a battle.
I can only imagine. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me.
Alright, well, this is going smoothly enough.
But Roderick... I need to ask you something.
Uh-oh.
When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with drunken soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
Trust me. They won't be here long.
That wasn't an answer.
Well...
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal.
You're
He
losing her.
wants me to call it off.
You're losing her. Speak up, man.
And what do you want?
I've been asking myself the same question.
Never
And
ask
frankly,
the woman that.
I'm
ever.
torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North. And they flay their enemies.
I know things may look bad, but I won't let our houses fall.
I wish I could stand by you, Roderick, but I have to be practical.
Lena.
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything? Even for you.
We'll go
Because-
return.
I love you, Elena.
Roderick,
It was worth a try.
I wish that was enough. I'm sorry. But I have to think of my family. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off. If it helps, we can delay the announcement. It'll give you time to get your affairs in order.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family.
My father has not yet made a decision.
Well, for what it's worth, you can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
Get out. Now.
How rude of you. Your mother's the one who invited me here.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
if you've hurt Ryan in any way...
Spare me the threats, Roderick. He's fine. I just want to be certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around and keeping them dull on wine. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
I like it.
Fuck your soldiers. Fuck you too.
Roderick, please.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about.
What are you gonna do about it, Tubby?
Sure. Here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Why don't you kiss my ass?
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
No.
I'm not kissing your ring. Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see him.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't do
Ramsay
that.
Snow
I
said...
know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today,
Might have made a mistake.
I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please.
Can we just kill this fat bastard?
And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care.
I feel this situation is spiraling out of
I have
control.
what I came for. I'll leave you to your business. Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
That guy's having a bad day. Depending on what...
He's always been a brute.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm just glad you didn't submit to him.
Now will you marry me or whatever?
You'd put your pride ahead of your family. What's poor Ryan going to think? That we've abandoned him?
We can't afford to show weakness, Mother.
It would have been a minor sacrifice.
Not really. Well, can't please everyone.
My lord, are you well?
I'm going to kill that man.
I like it.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's
know
enough
nothing.
out here trying to kill us without trouble amongst our own.
Finn's a bully. Couldn't just let him push me around.
Fight every bully at Castle Black and that's all you'll ever do.
I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
You might be right.
He said worse about me. He said you fought for the North with the Forresters. You were there, at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
Nobody was expecting it. One minute we were drinking and telling jokes, and the next, the Freys cut us open.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Robb like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honourable death. Let him die fighting.
Your brother would have won the North's freedom. He deserved to be king. He was good at it.
He was good at everything. Now the Freys command Riverrun, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did. It's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too. Whatever I once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch.
kind of cool to get the insight of how people are reacting to the events elsewhere. So, it's kind of cool. I also think something like this would be very cool.
There are those here who will hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
I don't care if they hate me. Let them think what they like.
Ignoring them won't be as easy as you think. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust.
So are we brothers now? This is about the point where you go, la 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 la, push!
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
I want to protect House Forrester.
You'll protect them by doing your duty here.
I didn't want to say it because winter is coming. That's
Not
just
many
cheesy.
recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Rayder marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers, thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them?
Don't really have a
Can you
choice.
see past your differences?
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear it. I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
That's neat. I feel like she's gonna get in some kind
I'm
of trouble.
here, but where are you?
Yeah. Who goes there? Alright. Sneaky, sneaky. Speak around the corner. Damn birds. Who am I looking at here? It's all fuzzy.
You there! Show yourself!
Don't think they're interested.
Where do you think you're going?
Hi.
At this time of night?
I was just headed back to my room.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it?
Maybe a little.
Do you know what this uniform means?
That you're
It means you
poorly
serve the
coordinated?
Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Is there no way I can change your mind?
Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your night.
I hope he wasn't bothering you, my lady. I'm Damien.
Hello, Damien.
You were in the throne room earlier. What brings you to the gardens?
You do. You got my note.
That was you.
very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Why all the secrecy? If you wanted to talk to me, you could have asked.
It never seemed the right time.
Okay.
I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What people?
I'll make this quick if that helps. I'd hate to see you suffer.
My W... Okay. Nope, that didn't work. I was gonna say, I was trying to push W to go forward. That didn't work. They were expecting me to... Yeah, okay. Let's try that again. Nope. Okay. Crawl fast. Run, girl. Not good.
Let's go!
Oh, no. Oh, kid. Do it.
Fuck you.
Gotta save. Hopefully we save the kid. Yep.
You?
What happened? What was that?
What did it look like? He tried to kill me!
Why would he do that?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling.
No, but specifically, why are you out here too? More, you know, come on, more details.
You did what you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of him. I know a few places in Fleabottom. No one will ever find him.
Don't tell anyone.
I won't.
Well,
Everything all right, sir?
lose the dagger, clean your face.
Damien, where are you?
Yeah, because if you just toss it, somebody's going to find it, and they're going to implicate you somehow.
What's Gwyn Whitehill doing here?
No idea.
Hello, Roderick. Sir Roland. It's been a while since we've met.
Yes. Last time I saw you and my brother had almost started a war. Your father wanted to murder Asha for your little love affair, remember?
That was a long time ago. May we speak privately?
My lady?
Roderick, I came here because I know how hard these past few days must have been for you and your family. I know my words probably mean nothing to you.
Thank you, Gwyn.
I'm so sorry, Roderick. Your brother didn't deserve this.
Neither of them did.
Listen, I know my father is intent on using Ryan as a hostage, but I think you deserve some news of him. I know it's little consolation, but if I can offer you this...
So you have news of Ryan?
Yes, he's well. Not happy, but just know your brother is safe at High Point. I'm looking after him, but...
What?
The other day he said something that made me worry. He asked me if his father died because he was a coward. He asked if he was really a thief and a traitor like my father says. I don't wish to upset you, but
Ryan is strong-willed, like father was. He will not bend.
I'm sure you're
I'm
right.
trying to avoid insulting her
He
father.
feels forgotten. Alone. He's waiting for his family, but every day my father tells him they will never come. That they've chosen their pride over him. And with each passing day, those words start to sound like truth.
Tell him to stay strong. Have him repeat our house words every day until I come for him.
Of course. But if you truly want to bring Ryan home, this war has to end. You know that.
It's impossible.
We don't have to be enemies, Roderick.
Hello, Gwyn.
It's good to see you, Talia. I hope I can count on your discretion.
Roderick, you should speak to Mother.
Fine.
Mother, come join the others.
He should be here. He should be with his family. But instead they send her.
Gwyn came here on her own. She wanted us to know Ryan is okay.
It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house. My children.
I won't let that happen to us.
I'm waiting for somebody to, like,
You
call
must
him
be
out.
ready to defend us, Roderick. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron.
Okay, I
You let
tried that
nothing
route,
stand
and
in your
she
way, do you
yelled at me.
understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it. Promise me.
I will kill anyone who stands in my way. I will do whatever it takes.
Remember that. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Garrett. They all stand with us. We are strong.
Yes. I suppose we have to be.
Well, maybe she's realized now.
Would you say a few words, my lord?
My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be. He showed me what it is to be a lord. He was so brave. I never knew a better man. And I am sorry. I love you, Father.
I just like the blue fire.
Ethan, my little brother. When I left, he was just a boy. But when his house needed him, he rose to the
Look
task.
at that wicked
Like a
blue
lord.
right there.
You would have been proud. We honor Lord Gregor Forrester, my husband, my love, and our Lord Ethan, my sweet little boy. But now is time to say goodbye. Father and son are returned to the earth, to the ice. And from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron from
ice.
I guess we'll start with him. I mean, ultimately, they both have to be done, because I don't have another option.
From ice we Forresters born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. I'd bare my neck to wail in pain and swim the shivering sea. Paint slavers' bay in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. Snow grabbed me from my mother's grasp to claim me as his prize. Ethan freed me from Ramsay's clasp. The rivals locked eyes. Fight on, Ethan the brave. Old gods bear steel with you. Our Lord might win a hero's grave, so iron grows anew. Still iron grows anew.
That sinister look at the end. Oh, man.
What is going on?
Roderick, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill means to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle. Time to start proving you're a brother.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it. All the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard. They're questioning people. Is there anything else we need to be worried about?
What was that?
Sounds scary. Alright, so I always like this part. So I was pretty okay, well, it's kind of an even split as to the people who lost the betrothal. I can think of a couple of ways to have done it differently, but So let's see. 78% of players didn't forge Marjorie's letter. Yeah, you know, I think I just love this because it kind of shows the mental state that you have to go through to play one of these games. I mean, nobody really wanted to push the boundaries or do the evil things. I mean, a massive percentage of people, I mean, all did the right thing. So it's kind of cool that way. It's kind of a neat social experiment, I suppose. So that concludes episode 2. That's kind of cool that it's playing the music. Alright guys, that concludes episode 2. We'll be back with episode 3 whenever it does get released. Thanks for watching. Again, sorry for the delay between the second video and this final one. And I'm sorry this one ran kind of long, but I figured we'd just get it all knocked out and out of the way. So thanks again guys, and we'll see you next time.